Hello, everybody. My name is Samantha Linderman. I'm your host here tonight. It is a Wacky Wednesday here at the LA School of Comedy, 10835 Santa Monica Boulevard. You know where we are because you're here with us right now. Please put your hands together for our producer, Jason Ham, everybody. Me and Jason have been here all day frickin' producing. And by that, I mean he's producing, and I'm like, what's that? What's this? What's that? What's this? Oh my God, did somebody pee? What's going on? And it's really great. It's you would call it like training, right? I don't know. For what? I don't know, but he's ready. And please keep the hands clapping for Cece Trezza. Cece does our social media. Cece's doing our tech too. We're all tech, believe it or not. We're all high tech. I'm a robot. I'm AI. I'm not real. But you know who is real? Our director, Sunda Kronquist. She can't be here tonight, but put your hands together for her. Please, out of everybody, please do. Her face is all over the wall and in our hearts. She's amazing. She was just performing in New Jersey. And I wish I could have been there. I've heard great things about Jersey. One time I was having tacos with another comedian, and this guy came up to us, and he was like, hey, what are those robots? And I was like, I love that. I love a little small talk right off the bat. You know, just like sidewalk small talk. You know, he's like, what are those robots? And he was like an Orthodox Jew. And he looked like a time traveler if you didn't know who, you know what I mean? He's like, what are these robots? And I'm like, you're wearing a big hat. And I was like, they deliver food, whatever. And I was like, where are you from? And he was like, Jersey. I was like, where in Jersey? And he was like, are you from Jersey? I was like, no, but somebody I love is there right now. And I miss her a lot. Yeah, I already said that my name is Sam. You know, I was named after a dead grandparent. So I think that does that show? I don't know. I don't know. When I like started getting my piercings, I called the cemetery that my whole family was at, because I don't know if you get, my family's Jewish, whatever. And the piercings, like, they get so upset. And I called and I was like, are y'all gonna let me in? Like, am I gonna be able to be there, or am I gonna have to make other plans? And if so, when and how? But I think we're all good, you know, for when that time comes. I'm no longer working retail, but boy, do I miss it. And maybe my tone might have sounded ingenuine with that, but it is the truth. I miss it. I miss having an excuse to ask people how they're doing. I ask people how they're doing all the time. Up here, I do it. In real life, I do it. But at my job, I was like, no, I'm getting paid to do what it is that I truly love. I didn't love having them in my ear in the radio saying, Sam, it's time to break away. Sam, break away. Whenever they would stop saying my name, they just say break away, and I knew they were talking about me. Break away is one of the 5 steps to win. Sorry, behaviors to win. And it's like engage, you know, uncover, give them some homework. Hey, have you smelled champagne toast? How haven't you? It's trending. Oh my God, you crazy bitch. You know, make them feel real bad and then make them feel real good. And I worked at Bath and Body Works. Yeah, I was. You could clap. Yeah, you could. You don't have to, but some people would. I would get asked if I worked there all the time. You know, we wear aprons. So that was weird. Like, what is it, Nick, about me that I could be wearing an apron that says Bath and Body Works? A circle, it says, ask me how you're doing, whatever. Ask me how you're doing. Ask me how you're doing, I'll guess. The hardest sell at Bath and Body Works is men. But if they're there, you know, I'm like, you're not online. Like, I'm a real person. We're in a real store. I'm going to sell to you. You walk up, they're like, I'm here for my girlfriend. And I'm like, prove it. No, I'm like, let me see a picture, man, because I don't believe you. I think you just want some soap, and there's nothing wrong with that. But they would have to make the names sound like things that like guys would want. You know, like it was like graphite, clean slate, smoked whiskey, weirdness. Like really just like, I was like, guys, like just smell good. And I remember one time there was this guy there, he's about 5'3", and his fedora was about, you know, the half of his body. And he was like smelling one, and he hands it to me to smell. And I'm like, dude, please don't try to sell to me, because it's going to work. That was the worst when I would come home from work, and I would have like 4 Bath and Body Works bags. It was just like the shame all over my body. It was like I could not wash it off with all of the body washes that I purchased. People would say, is this one organic? And I would say, ma'am, none of these are organic, but they're all cannabis infused. And she said, really? And I said, no, this is the Beverly Center. But who's ready to get started? Thank you guys for coming out here tonight. I think this is a great night already, and that means that it is, because I'm the one holding the microphone. Okay, who's ready for our third, I don't know. First comedian of the night. Who's it gonna be? Wait and see. CC Trez, everybody, come on up here. Was that crazy? Is that a rhyme? CC!
That was amazing. I love those funny scents they have at Bed Bath & Beyond. I think that's so smart to like appeal to men, to just make it like sand dune or like water running. Like it's just the craziest scents ever. So I asked this question before. I'm going to ask it again. Do you think that, you know those little wafers you eat for church, the little communion wafers, do you think that can be a tax write-off, right? Like if I'm using those with a little bit of wine just to kind of talk to God, you know, about this job that I'm working, if it's stressing me out, is that a tax write-off? Are the new shoes that I got, because I wanted to look cool at work, like, is that a tax write-off? I have some questions for the IRS. What if like the IRS is like trying to like catch me, but then the person who's trying to catch me like falls in love, you know what I mean? Like I have, like if I have embezzled, you know what I mean? But they don't want to, then they're trying to like protect me from the tax collectors because they love me, you know? That'd be pretty cool. I am gonna try a different type of comedy today. We'll see how it goes, won't we? That's what LA School of Comedy is for, all right? Woo! Woo! This is my impression of a girl who everything's going wrong in her life. This is really good. This is good. I think this is really good. And I think I'm on the right path, you know? And everything's really good right now. And this is my impression of a girl who like keeps doing tarot cards, right? And they keep the tower card keeps coming out, but she's finding a way to like make it okay. You know? Okay. Okay, so it's the tower. Okay, but all things must be rebuilt. You know what I mean? Like, and we must deconstruct to build back up something beautiful. You know what I mean? That's me every time I have the tower card, and I don't want to. Do you guys use tarot cards? And you get the tower is like the worst one theoretically that you can get. It means like you're gonna have a breakdown that day, and you normally do. It's crazy, but yeah. It's just, yeah, there's always like a way that you can kind of play both sides with it, but it's crazy if you have a tarot deck that like doesn't care. Like the tarot deck will tell you what's going on and you will just take it. It's crazy. All right, this is my impression of your friend who really doesn't like little kids. Oh my God, you brought your kid with you. Oh my God, to the Malibu Country Mart. Oh my God, that's crazy. I thought it was just gonna be like, ice. Okay, but your little toddler's here. And he's, oh my God, he's grabbing my arm. Oh wow. Oh my God, it must be so fun having kids. I guess there's no babysitters though in all of LA. This is my impression of the people who shop at Malibu Country Mart. Yeah, that's cool. Let's get that Chanel. I like that. Okay, that's as far as I got with that one. They're kind of robots, so I don't really know how to impersonate that so much as like the facelifts, you know? Unless any of you guys really are like shoppers at the Malibu Country Mart. In that case, I apologize. Probably not, right, guys? Not even in that sense. I mean in the sense that you're good people, but that's funny too. I can't say shit. This is my impression of my parents helping me to file my taxes. Why did you wait until the last minute to do this? And none of this makes sense, and none of this is organized. I don't understand this. Yeah. Why do you not just go to H&R Block? I don't want to go to H&R Block, Mom. I don't want to. And I told my mom, if I go to H&R Block, I need a sweet little treat. And she didn't like that. The boomer generation doesn't like when you say that you need to get something for just doing normal human activities. They hate that one. This is his impression of my grandma as I try to explain TikTok to her. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I can't hear. Yeah. This is my impression of the girl who thinks the guy that's really mean to her and bullies her is actually just secretly in love with her. It's okay. Like, you can tell me your feelings. Like, you know, I don't want you to be mean just because you're scared of love. You know what I mean? I'm here, and I'm not gonna make fun of you. We can do this together. This isn't you, babe. All these like are really personal. They really hit home. This is an impression of my dog Buttons when you scrape the food that's on your plate, the remaining food, into the trash can. okay, because just like I could have eaten that and now it's in the trash can. I'm kind of hungry because I ate like 2 minutes ago and now I'm kind of hungry, but okay. That's her with the little eyes too. Oh my God. This is my version of your mom when she has guests coming over. So I guess I'm just the maid of this whole house, huh? Because nobody cleans anything and now everyone's going to go into everybody's bedroom and they're going to see how dirty this is and none of this makes sense. And no, somebody didn't even make the turkey, so what are we going to do about that? I've honestly never had guests come over to my house. My parents were hoarders, lol. But that makes the comedy. It makes it so good. And then this is my impression of your dog when you smoke weed. You know, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. You know, every Tuesday night, really, come on, let's go for a walk. Why do you have to go to the weed? Come on. My dog does not like weed. I think when I smoke it, she gets high too. So I'm guessing that's probably her issue with it. You know what I mean? But she's fun. But she likes mushrooms. Not that I've given her any. Like, I haven't given her any. But like when people are doing it around her, she vibes with it. Not me, but other people. You know what I mean? And then this is my impression of my dad with pronouns. So the days and the downs. I don't know if this doesn't sense to me. The days and the downs and the downs and the days. Where are they going? And that's all I got. Okay, thank you guys. I'm Treza on Spotify and on Instagram if you want to find me. Woo!
Keep your hands clapping for Cece Trez, everybody. Cece does a lot. Cece can do tattoos. What else? Well, just while you're here. You got your Spotify, like you got it all.
Oh, that's good. Okay,
what don't you do next time? But this time too.
That's good. Okay,
tattoos.
Songs.
Tattoos and what? Musicals.
If anyone wants a musical.
Do you want to do a musical? Come to the cabo. I forgot to explain the light. So everybody has 10 minutes, and then 8 minutes you get. It's gonna be a white light right there. Bright lights in the big city. Everybody turn to the right. And then when you're done, it's gonna be red. And then if it starts changing colors, you might go, that means I'm doing a really good job. You're doing a really good job at your time was already up, and you were you had to have been done. But you know who's not done, who hasn't even gotten started? It's our next comedian. He's an LA School of Comedy regular. Please get your hands clapping for the one, the only Bobby effin' Peterson, everybody. Woo!
Hey everybody, all y'all out there, 2 of you, this is sad. No, how's it going? First night, I don't want to bring you down. It's a cool place. This guy's funny, so you got that to look forward to. Yeah, I keep doing this like at shows, especially here. I clap really loud, and you know that where you get that. I did that like twice tonight. Like, okay. I feel like I did acid like 2 minutes before the show went live. I'll leave it at that. Wow. Okay. So, did I ask how everyone's doing? All right. I'm Bobby fucking Peterson, if I didn't say that already. That shit blew my mind. I was just like, so like I'm kind of a master of, not a master, a jack of all trades, but like more a Bobby of all hobbies. Master of Bashan. Yeah. All right. But yeah, I tend to like, I like get into a lot of things and then get bored and move on really easy. Yeah. ADD. Yeah. You all get it. I like toys. Yeah. So, a week ago or so, there was a comedian here and he's like, man, I hate people who never been in a fight. And I was like, oh shit, this guy's not gonna like me. And then like literally like 20, 30 seconds later, he goes, you know, like Bobby Peterson, I bet he has hands. Like no one's fucking with that guy. And I'm like, I'm glad like you think that, because like that saves me a lot of trouble and a lot of I don't know, I've never been robbed or beat up for no reason, so I'm hoping it's that. Even my ex-wife told me, she's like, I was so scared I was gonna have to defend you all the time, and she's like, I'm like, how, like, I'm a pussy, how'd you deal with that? She's like, you're a big guy, people you kind of scared people off, and I'm like, all right, sweet, like fucking awesome. But then literally, and this is completely true, like 2-3 days later at an open mic I was throwing, comedian gets up, goes, man, I hate people who don't get pussy. And I was like, fuck, man, everyone just hates me. Yeah, talking to women's hard. Talking to people's hard for me. So like regular people, women are, that was an accident last time I said that. I said, but I like that. Like, women and regular people. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I was talking to someone, texting them, and they needed a ride, and I said, I can't do it this week. Next week, though, and we'll do some carpool karaoke. But before I sent it, I was like, that's kind of lame. Let's do carpool harikari. Picture it, like you're in a car, James Corden's driving you around telling you how you shamed your family, and you commit ritual suicide, and Mariah Carey chops your head off with a sword. I think it would be a good fucking show. I was reading a book. Anybody here ever read? Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a lost art. No, one of the Witcher novels, and there's this line in there that kind of, so I tell people, like, people don't get it. I don't care about money. Like, I'm not motivated by money. Like, I'd love to have it, but people look at you weird when you say you're not money motivated. It's America. What the fuck? But it's kind of like my punk like code that I grew up with. In high school, I always signed my shit LBFL, low budget for life, which I thought had bit me in the ass for the longest time, but it's starting to come back around and work for me. Yeah, so like the sentence, they described him as noble and having a noble and naive disinterestedness, which that like, it's like, I'm kind of like naive about it, like how the world works. But like, I've got this noble thing, like, fuck money, I don't need it, I'm gonna make it on my own, DIY, blah, 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 I'm a punk. I don't know, I'm a narcissist, I like analyzing myself. I guess it's not funny, but, so let's do this. This was one of the first jokes I wrote when I was doing a comedy class. And so most of my underwear look like a skirt with a built-in thong. Like after a while, like it just rubs out. You ever have underwear where the crotch like gives, or you buy new underwear? Are you normal? You go and buy new clothes as you need them? Oh, yeah. It looks like my balls are like walking on a slack line. I saw a video today of someone, he was showing his on Instagram, not wearing them, but showing them, and I'm like, all right, I gotta bring that joke back. It's relatable, but not here, obviously. And also, I guess, like, it's kind of weird that I said it was a skirt with an attached thong, which your guys, you might understand what a skirt is. I don't know if guys know what a skirt is. That's a skirt and shorts combo. It looks like a skirt, but it's got like a divider. Now, the divider in my underwear is worn out because I've worn them so much, and it's like a little string, which is what the thong part. Okay, I didn't really have much. I just had to stretch that out. Yeah. Okay. Wow. I went through all my notes already. Oh yeah. Because talking to women is so hard. Like, I have trouble on the apps, and yeah, it's fucking weird. I can't talk to people in real life. So talking to people via text is even fucking weirder. But so since this is going live. Where'd my hat go? This is my dating profile. I'm not gonna read it, but yeah. I'll let y'all read it. Let's take a pause for reading. Have we all finished? I don't know. And I've had this idea for a long time. I'm like, because I can't talk to people. Like I met my wife through sexual harassment. She used to throw stuff at me at work because I was real shy and quiet. And one day she comes up from behind me and grabs my dick, says, "I knew it was big," and I was like, she got fired. I got married. Yeah, and then she ended up leaving me for a bigger chin. Yeah, this chick had a Jay Leno chin. I didn't make her gay. She's just a size queen. That's all it was. Big fucking chin, this girl. Yeah, we got Not a Cult Entertainment, which is me, Mike Moody, Castro Vegas, and a bunch of other people just like trying to facilitate expression. We got this place, Freddy Land, out in North Hollywood. We're gonna be doing all kinds of stuff, giving people opportunities to get their shit out there. And I'll let y'all know about it. We got a film festival. We're still kind of in the planning phases, but 2 weeks from now on Friday the 19th, I believe. Yeah, keep you posted. I'm Bobby fucking Peterson, at Bobby fucking Peterson on Instagram. Thank you, LA School of Comedy and everyone.
Keep it going for Bobby F. and Peterson, everybody. Put your dating profile on your t-shirt. I really like that idea. Lately, I've been getting some feedback on my t-shirts. I've been told too many words. Could you believe that? I mean, come on. I have a shirt that says, like, admit it, life would be boring without me, and like a bunch of different colors, like asshole shirt, like annoying shit, like cross the street, like stop it. But ironic dressing is like, I guess not, people don't want to see that. I have a shirt and it's just a picture of a family reunion of a completely different family from mine. Like it's like 20 of them, like it's like the whole family on my shirt, and I don't know who they are. And I'm like waiting for somebody to be like, that's my brother, I haven't seen him in forever. And like, you know, what else could I say about shirts? Well, the sad thing is, what can I say about shirts? I love stripes. Anyways, I'm so excited to see this next comedian making their LA School of Comedy debut. Johnny Marks, will you come to the stage, please? Welcome.
What? Thank you. Oh my! What is going on, LA School of Comedy? Oh my God, how are we doing? Okay. I graduated college last year. I was a theater major. A laugh, okay. That's kind of what I expected. I'm not sure if I wanted to do theater or if I just knew it's the only career I would ever get with this voice. Could you imagine me as like a heart surgeon? This would be me after heart surgery, like giving the results. Okay. She didn't make it. No one wants to hear that from a gay voice, okay? No one does. As a kid, I never knew I was gay. I didn't know what that was. All I knew is I had this strong desire to see everyone's penis. And I really didn't know why. For all I knew, penises were a mystery, and I was a little Nancy Drew. The first time I ever realized I was gay, it was because I was watching the show Glee. And yeah, okay, not a joke, but pathetic, it's fine. And I really related to the gay kid on it, Kurt, because yeah, he was always getting bullied, and I would watch Kurt like get like slapped and kicked and punched around by these big straight guys, and I was like, why am I so horny right now? You know, a lot of realizations in Glee. I was very bullied as a child. My mom would say, "Oh, Johnny, they're just jealous." No. No one was calling me Faggy Johnny because they were jealous. People were calling me Faggy Johnny because I was the only boy in Miss Perlmutter's 3rd grade class wearing a fedora. People were calling me Faggy Johnny because for show and tell, I brought in my baton. Kind of brought that on myself, I'll admit. some people were nice. Someone said to me, you know, Johnny, I don't really like gay people, but not you. You're different. You're like a Modern Family gay. So now I have to bring that up in therapy. That's fine. I wasn't just bullied for being gay, I was also bullied for my body, which, look, I get it. I'm very, very skinny. I am built like a stick bug on Ozempic, okay? I see it for me. I was also bullied for my ears, which are very big. I've heard it all. I've been called Dumbo, Monkey Boy. Yeah, Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Minnie Mouse is kind of fun because it also sounds like a homophobic slur. Like, Minnie Mouse! Oh. That was kind of fun. I enjoyed that. Okay, I can say I enjoyed that. Yes. I am the only gay person in my family, which is weird because I have a big family. I was never the favorite child, and I know this. It was always my older brother. I know this because one year for Christmas, the same year he got an iPad, I got a Kindle. That's the gift you give to the child you hate. Okay, we can say it. We can say it. I wasn't really mad that year. I think it's because all I really wanted for Christmas that year was a Polly Pocket, which is somehow even gayer than a Barbie. If your child wants a Polly Pocket for Christmas, get them anal beads too. Complete the look. Okay, stark turn here, no transition. I'm single. Everyone just got horny. We felt that. Kind of felt that transition in the room. I am single. People give you a lot of advice when you're single. A big one is you'll find love when you stop looking for it, which is, of course, insane and makes no sense. Just because you would never say this to anyone about anything else. You're looking for your keys, you'll find them when you stop looking for them. Looking for a job, bitch, stop applying. That job will come. Oh, missing child? Are you missing child? Girl, go home. You don't chase, you attract. Okay, no one's saying that to anyone else. I'm single. I'm actually recently single. I'm just getting out of a long-term delusion. I had this friend who I had kind of like a big crush on. We had like a will they, won't they? They never did. For anyone asking, they never did. But you know what? I'll give myself some credit. I met this guy my freshman year of college, so I was kind of naive. Everything was super romantic to me. I remember after my first college hookup, I stayed for 45 minutes, didn't take off my jeans. No one came. And as I left, I was like, college. To me, it was like Sex in the City, except instead of New York, it was LA. And instead of sex, it was dry humping on a twin bed. I don't know how anyone feels about that. Yeah. You know, I got the courage, I got the courage to ask him out. I was like, hey, I think I want to be more than friends, to which he replied, we're not even really friends. So, you know, kind of got me. People give you a lot of advice when you're rejected too. Like one of my friends said to me, you know, Johnny, it's not about you, it's about him. And maybe they're right. Maybe he was afraid of commitment or love or getting the best head he was ever going to get in his life. Okay? I'm not a very sexual person. I think because I'm gay, people assume I'm this like dick pig. Oink oink. Goes the pig, of course. But I'm not. But for this man, I was ready to do things that Nicki Minaj says she does in her rap songs, okay? One kind of particular lyric comes to mind when she says, how about I come on your dick and then I lick it off? I was ready to do that for him. And he didn't want it, which is fine. So I'm currently trying to manifest a boyfriend. I'm using the method called the O method. Has anyone ever heard of the O method? Okay, no one's as desperate as me. That's fine. That's fine. So for everyone who doesn't know, the O method is when it's like as you climax, you're supposed to think of the person, and then they're just supposed to kind of like come to you, no pun intended. This method I know doesn't work because if it did, I'd be married to Jacob Elordi by now. So the O method, it's not really happening for me. I'm on Hinge. And look, I just want to say, I hate talking about dating in LA on stage more than you hate listening to me talk about it, okay? I get it. Everyone dating in LA, dating in LA. Yeah, I get it. I always feel like I'm bringing down the vibe when I talk about this, okay? I can't be bitter and gay. I'll never get invited to brunch with the straight girls again, okay? They get to be bitter, I have to be gay. So, okay, yeah, I'm back on the Hinge app, and when I say back, I mean I deleted my account, and then 3 days later got a new one, kind of like the second coming of Christ, kind of, similar vibes, and I'm back on the Hinge app, and I'm on a gay Hinge, Avi, and I'm seeing only guys. I'm seeing only guys, which means I'm seeing my possible love prospects, but I'm also seeing my competition, okay? Because I'll swipe through like 3 guys that I think are hot, and then I see me but 3 inches taller and more successful. Like, fuck that twink who went to Harvard, okay? We can't have it all. There's this section on the Hinge app with like really hot people that you kind of have to pay to like, I call them the unlocked hotties. And Hinge, they say at the top that we've curated this section to kind of like match your type. Like these guys are your type. And I'm like, how does Hinge know that my type is men who will only sleep with me if I pay? Like where did the algorithm kind of put that one together? I'm reading this book called How to Be the Love You Seek. Embarrassing, it's fine. It's called How to Be the Love You Seek, and it's supposed to really kind of get you over all your issues so that you could attract like a healthy relationship. And I'm like, if I got over all my issues, I probably wouldn't be attracted to men. I don't think that'd be in the cards for me. If anything, I'm like, I think I'll only attract someone once my issues perfectly align with their issues. I'm like, you don't get it. Yes, he's a master manipulator, but I'm a people pleaser. That's why we work. Okay, how much time do I have?
2. Right?
2? Okay, thank you, 2. Okay, then we're gonna flip the book. We're gonna flip the book. I'm a theater. Can you tell I'm a theater kid? Thank you, 2. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna talk. Okay, speaking of theater, I recently booked my first acting job out of college. Thank you. It was for the History Channel. Does anyone here watch the History Channel? No one looks 85 years old, so I expected everyone to say no. And because it was for the History Channel, I was playing like a real person in history. So does anyone want to guess like who they cast me as? Megan Fox. No, but who said that? No, it was not Megan Fox. It was for anyone. It was Isaac Sprague. I'm sure you're all thinking that. But for anyone who doesn't know who Isaac Sprague is, he was a circus performer who he was diagnosed with a condition called muscular atrophy, dubbing him the skinniest man alive. Yeah. I'm happy I paid for theater school. I wish I had a picture of Isaac, but if anyone wants to picture what Isaac looked like, he was kind of like this, kind of. This is basically Isaac. So yeah, I got an email from my agent, and they were like, the History Channel would love to see you for an audition. I use the term audition very loosely. It was me. They said, hey, can you send us a photo of you in a tank top and shorts? Hollywood is calling, okay? Yeah. But see, the funny thing about this is I'd been working out recently, so I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to get this role. I'm too big to play Isaac. Sent the photo, got the job within 15 minutes. So, yeah. Isaac's job at the circus was basically just to kind of stand on stage and be laughed at, which I would be more embarrassed about if that wasn't ironically similar to what I'm trying to do now. All right, guys, that's all the time I have. Thank you. I've been Johnny Marks. So you could find me on Instagram at Here's Johnny Marks. You could also find me on TikTok, rarely. I think it's just Johnny Marks. Go on YouTube to Johnny Marks Films and watch my short film group session. It just came out. I would love if you watch that. Okay, that's all I have. Thank you.
Hey, guys, give it up for Johnny. Dude, who's ready for our headliner tonight?
Yeah.
Nick Hanrahan, get your butt up here. I know, what an intro, I'm sorry.
How's it going? Bobby, you kind of look like my dad. I'm not even joking. You're dating, so, I mean, if you like Indian women, you can make that mistake again, because my parents are divorced, so, yeah, good for you.
My ex-wife was half Indian.
Oh, really? Oh, shit, maybe we're related. Are you?
No kids.
Not yet. Okay, I'm trying to be more positive right now. I just can't though. I physically cannot. I wake up in the morning like, oh, I'm gonna be optimistic today. I'm gonna be nice, and then someone like cuts me off in traffic, and I'm just like, the world is shit. Everyone sucks, dude. But no, we're trying to keep it positive. I could take a play out of your book, Johnny. I'm trying to be like, I'm not gay, but like your version of gay. Like it's like very like, I don't know. It's uplifting, you know. No. But yeah. I recently had a phone with or had a phone call with someone from the DMV, and like it amazes me like how nice people can be. Like she was like, oh yeah, like we'll get that taken care of. That shouldn't have happened to you. Like you're good. If you go in tomorrow, like we'll have it figured out. And I'm just like, fuck you. Like, but we're keeping it positive, you know. I'm gonna give her 5 stars. Like I just it blows my mind. I need to be optimistic, whatever that means. Yeah. There's homeless people out here who have a bigger smile than me sometimes. But yeah, work on it. Yeah, so my brother, I have a brother. My brother he works at a rehab center for women, and I've never seen a more sexist man in my life. He's had his fair share of misogyny over the years, but like it's at an all-time high right now. Like I was just like, yo, like mom wants to talk to you, and he's like, oh my fucking God, if one more woman tells me what to do, I'm gonna lose my shit. And he will. He will punch a hole in the wall. Yeah, and I can't believe it. He's therapizing people going through drug addiction. So I cannot picture it. He's like, "Are you get off the fucking heroin, you fucking piece of shit. It's fucking murdering you, okay?" But yeah, work's a little crazy right now. I'm a software engineer, so like work's being crazy is like me just like typing faster. It's kind of lame actually. Like I work, it's a desk job, you know. I like have to like, who would have thought? Did you guys know you need the sun? I've been finding out that you need to go outside every once in a while. I've been taking mental health walks. It's so dumb. Yeah. All right, what else do I have here? I hate when people ask, can you do me a favor? Because it's like, are you supposed to say yes? Like, you're like verbally agreeing to anything if like you say yes to the favor, you know? Like, I'm ready to like be an accomplice in a murder, but like, I'm a man of my word, you know? Like, I don't know. And then they're just like, you know, let me go to the airport. And I'm like, thank God. Okay. It's the end of Ramadan. Happy Ramadan. I don't know. I'm not Muslim, but people mistake me as Middle Eastern, so I'm celebrating. Yeah. Yeah. Is anyone here celebrating? No? Yeah. I'm so skinny. I basically fast from sunrise to sunset. So, yeah. You and me, Johnny. Okay, how much time do I have?
6 minutes.
Ah, shoot. I'll never fill that shit. I'll get there one day. Okay. Yeah, let's end it. Yeah. Nick the Hanrahan is my Instagram, and yeah, here is Sam.
Okay. Nick makes me laugh, you guys. He makes me laugh. That was fun. Okay. Well, that's our show tonight, everybody. It was a quick one. It was a good one. And that's all, folks. I've been Sam. You can find us here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Fridays, we do a Funky Friday. If you have a friend who sings, you know, let's get a poet up here. We had a magician up here once. We're open to all. LA School of Comedy, we love you. Let's clap it up for Jason and Cece one more time. For those of you your first time here, I hope you come back. For our regulars, we love you, and we love seeing you. And good night, everybody. Netflix, we see you. Good night.